Hi, welcome to this week's installment of Thoughts I Have Thunk. And I've thought about this for years. You look at animals, all animals, and they look down. They smell the ground, they taste the ground, they're very ground centered. They look for food, they look for water, they look for a mate. That's it. And then we've got man, who was made in God's image. I know it's not popular to say anymore. We're all supposed to be just a breed of animal. But man was made for so much more. Because man is the only animal form that worships. A lot of times we don't know what we worship, but we all know that there's got to be something bigger. Man is the only animal that looks out and not down all the time. I was on a trip with the girls years ago to the Grand Tetons, and a majestic mountain range. And as we got closer and closer, we were driving on a winding road that was running beside a bank, embankment, a beautiful river running beside us, and the blue mountains out in the front. And I was just awestruck by the beauty of everything, including just the blue sky with a few puffy clouds. I just thought, man, this is wonderful. And I looked beside me, and there were a field of cattle. And they weren't impressed at all. They were all just munching on the ground. And I thought to myself, the great tempter wants to turn men into animals. He wants us to throw away our high and heavenly calling. Be like Saul in 2 Samuel, the first chapter. He cast away his crown as though it had never been anointed. And, I just think, how many times have we cast away the anointing of heaven to just grub around on the earth? We've raised a generation of kids who think they're just a higher form of animals, thinks there's nothing more into life than just to just live and have fun, and that's all there is. And so now we're reaping a generation who have no value in their life and no value in other people's lives. And I believe it's because of the devil's master plan to just turn men into animals. And so I want to call us all today. Let's not put up with it anymore. Let's stand with our back straight and our eyes out. Jesus said, look to the fields and see that they are white, ready to harvest. And begin to look at things through the paradigm of eternity. And see how small and insignificant everything of this world is. And maybe we can reclaim a little bit of the God nature that he put in us. Well, I'm not a Christian. I don't believe in that. I know I'm biased, but I'm not asking you to believe in that. I'm asking us to begin to act like we are children of God. and see what happens if we could spend just a week pretending that there was something more than just the next meal, the next mate, the next event in our lives. And so just think about that. Hope that's a blessing to you. God bless you. We'll see you next week. Thanks for taking a few minutes out of your time to listen to this old guy. Bye-bye.